finger flick. You're allowed to show up. This team is ruining my life. I'm taking crazy pills. With you, wherever you are, welcome to LFR. The roadie keeps going for them, but it's done for me. So it ends in a great way. Leafs win 3-1 against the LA Kings in LA. That's the one thing that everyone who I've met on this trip, except for like 3 people, can agree on. Screw the LA Kings, which, if you're an NHL official, you might have actually done in this game. So look, here's what's happening. Still in California, still in San Jose. We're at Tech CU Arena. We have done so much. We've been to 2 San Jose Barracuda games. We've been to a Sharks game. I've been to 3 Leaf games this year, by the way. They've lost 2 of them to the Sharks. Can any other Leaf fan in the fan base claim that? I might be the only one who got to see them lose both ends of that. Shut up, Steve. They won this game. Talk about that. Sounds good. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to the Sharks game. Sharks against the Rangers. So I got to be quick with this one. But we're at the San Jose Barracuda game today against the Abbotsford Canucks. We got to ride the Zamboni. I was on the Zamboni at Tech CU Arena. First intermission. Adam and Jesse got it second intermission. That was surreal. We dropped the puck for the game yesterday. The puck, I was very nervous. And the photographer told me more than once, drop it. And then finally the captain of the Barracuda was like, you going to drop it or what? And so I dropped it. I'm on adrenaline, okay? A lot of hockey going on. And there was a lot of hockey in this game. What's going on? Leafs start their California road trip off not so good. They lose to the San Jose Sharks, who, at the time I'm shooting this, have 20 wins on the season. That means the Toronto Maple Leafs have given up 10% of the wins the Sharks have gotten this season. I don't know if you're paying attention or not. They've been last for like a big chunk of that. They're not going to be last after tonight because they're going to beat the Rangers. Sorry, Jesse. You're wearing a Sharks jersey. Shut up. Anyway, not a great way to start your California road trip, especially going up against a team as powerful and dominant as the LA Kings have been. They've been absolutely unreal down the stretch. And then tomorrow, yes, it's the Ducks, but you got the second half of a back-to-back. You don't know how it's going to go. Little bit of controversy at the beginning of this one. Nick Robertson scratched heading into this game. He was not very good against the Sharks. That whole line wasn't very good against the Sharks, save for Scott Lawton, who I thought was very, very good. Ty Domi literally didn't play the third period because he was in the box the whole time. That counts as not being very good. And Robertson was in the box. When you're fighting for your roster spot, that just can't happen. The reason it's controversial is he's from, like, LA is basically his coming home game, right? So he probably would have had family and friends in attendance had he been playing. It's the NHL. It's the NHL. It's not made for you. It's made for winning hockey games. If you are part of that, you've proven you are part of that. You are in the best lineup. You are part of the best lineup that your team can assemble. Then maybe it is for you. Robertson still, at this point in his career, not there. Now, would I take him over Pontus Holmberg in a winner-take-all? Well, now you're asking different questions. But this isn't a winner-take-all. It's a Saturday night game against the LA Kings, who are very solid. And Craig Berube probably wants a more defensively minded team to try to shut these guys down. Probably figured he could score some goals against the San Jose Sharks. He ended up being right about that. He ended up getting 5. 3 before they had to go 6-on-5. LA Kings, you're going to have to shut them down. Boy, did they not do a good job of that early on. It was a very classic Leaf start, giving up a ton of shots. And Alex Laferriere, as long as we're talking about dudes who maybe shouldn't have a guaranteed roster spot, he beat Simone Benoit bad. And maybe he's saving all his energy to try to score a goal against the Anaheim Ducks tomorrow, which you know he's going to try to do. The last time he was in Anaheim last year, oh my God, that dude turned into Nicholas Lidstrom. He got beat bad by Alexi Ferrier. I'm getting Lafreniere and Laferriere. Alex Laferriere He got beat by him bad. It was a really impressive goal by a really impressive player who the Kings are going to need a player like that during what I anticipate is going to be a pretty fiery run throughout the playoffs, even if they run into a very hot Oilers team who I assume are going to get hot during the first round. So the Leafs are down 1-0. Benoit doesn't look so good. The third pair hasn't looked so good recently. Philippe Myers didn't do himself many favors on a lot of nights when he was in a Leaf uniform. Is it too close to the playoffs to lock this in? Obviously not. Nick Robertson just sat, and they put, hey, Drew, have fun with that. Nick Robertson just sat, and they put Pontus Holmberg in there to replace him. I'm kind of thinking I want to see Philippe Myers at least a couple more times before the playoffs start. OEL on the left of that third pair, Myers on the right. So now we fast forward to the third period because there were no goals after that. Anthony Stolarz is holding them in the game like he has so many times. But it's the beginning of the third period, and the Leafs are shorthanded. Not the way you want to start. Actually, it's just like it was in San Jose on Thursday night. You're losing heading into the third, and you're shorthanded right at the beginning of the third. What happens? Austin Matthews, Gronk, Herculean effort to get the puck, and it was vintage snipe from Matthews, except it was shorthanded. I'm not sure how many shorthanded goals he's had in his career, but he got one there, and the big celly from him, you knew it meant something to him, and it was clean as a whistle, except I don't know if it should have counted. He high-sticked it earlier in the play, and it wasn't an insignificant high stick. That stick is what helped him and the Leafs maintain possession of the puck. They reviewed it. Remember, it's not the crossbar, it's the shoulder. I guess they think they didn't have enough evidence to overturn it, which frankly surprised me pleasantly. Very, very pleasantly. And Anthony Stolarz is finally rewarded with a little bit of goal support. Finally, the Leafs have tied this game. Brick by brick is how you're going to win this division. Yes, you lost against the San Jose Sharks. You got a point out of a game that you didn't deserve a point. About 70 seconds left in the game, you're down 2 goals. You pull a point out of that, that's actually not a terrible result. You got a point out of the LA Kings, that's great. Let's get number 2. Oh, wait! We didn't even have to wait for it. John friggin' Tavares cannot be stopped. It was an excellent play. Again, Matthews dangling in this one. I like Matthew Nyes early on. Austin Matthews at the blue line. Whoop. Just a nice little move to keep it in play. Morgan Riley. It's not the sexiest setup at all, and I don't know if it was very Adam Oates, Sidney Crosby-ish, Connor McDavid-ish. I don't know why I picked that group of 3 guys. But gets the puck to Johnny, who just slaps it in emphatically. I don't know what this guy's going to get this summer, but I hope it's an updated Leafs jersey. Put it that way. Empty net. The Kings got firepower. They're trying to tie it up. They're trying to get this thing to overtime. Now, that's a good result for them. Mitch Marner with the airmail makes it really hard for Kopitar to read while managing to not ice the puck. It is a subtle thing. I don't know if it shows up on the stat sheet. In fact, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I don't know if he gets awarded an assist. I hope he does. I have him in fantasy. But I think this is going to count as a steal off of Anze Kopitar. Tavares puts it in the empty net. This man has 35 goals. This guy might mess around and score 40 goals heading into a free agent year. Listen, I know Mitch Marner is the big superstar here. He's the big guy heading into his prime or in his prime who's going to get the big contract. To me, good business is good business. If you're able to lock John Tavares up now and it's a deal that makes sense now, you sign it. If Matthew Nyes does the same thing, agrees to a contract that you like and makes sense now, you sign it. And if you don't have enough left to sign Mitch Marner and you still want to do that, then you figure it out around those guys. John Tavares is too important to this team. You have him out there in the final minute when you need a goal, when you need to stave off a goal, which he was in this one. That's why he got the empty netter. If you can find a good deal for him, now is the time to do it. Best time was yesterday. The second best time is now. So listen, Leafs are heading into their final game of this road trip. They get a big 2 points. Hey, 3 points out of a possible 4 to start. I would give Joseph Woll the start against the Anaheim Ducks unless something is genuinely terribly wrong. You rest up Stolarz, give them the Panthers, who somehow you already have again. If you can manage to pull 5 out of 6 in California, the place that used to be known as Death Valley, and maybe once again very soon, that's a very good result, and you can win a division like that. It's going to be a back-and-forth tussle. The Leafs had first place. They lost first place. They take it right back. At the end of the day, this 3-game series at the end of the season with the Florida Panthers likely will be the thing that decides this division. The Panthers won the first one. Here comes number 2. So, my friends, for the final time from San Jose, California, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. SDPN YouTube channel. That is the place to be if you want to see all the fun stuff that we've been up to in San Jose. We haven't even uploaded all of it yet. Now, if you'll excuse me, this truther needs to go pursue the truth as the Sharks take on the Rangers.